I'm recording. The government's making me vomit. They're actually using radiation weapon on my muscles to make my muscles so tight, my throat, my stomach. It's causing vomiting. It's actual damage to my tissue. Barack Obama is a psychotic little fucktard. So is the NSA, so is our police and the military. I want to document here that I also, I called the Eugene Police today and they hung up on me. I called, I'll publish my my tissue is fused together in my throat. It's not gonna relax, it's not gonna do shit. It's fused together from radiation exposure. And they've damaged my brain, caused severe shock to make all my muscles clamp down. So when I called Eugene Police non-emergency number, I was telling them about my problem just this morning, and it's the 682-5111 number. She hung up on me, and as soon as she started, I think they all know me. All the police in Springfield are corrupt shit, and Eugene and just sheriffs that link the Eugene City Council. All these people have been letting these surveillance weapons be used on the public, and I'm the one that's mostly the target that everyone knows in this area. There is actually more targeted individuals in Oregon than any other state that I know of. I mean, there's one site that has a petition, and there's like 20 plus Oregon people that say they've been targeted with this weapon. In other states, there's only like a couple, like one or two. Oregon's like a central for this police and military abuse shit. And I get calls from, there's a lady here in Eugene who's been manipulated by the police, and she's 50 years old and had voice-to-skull used on her. And I believe her because her age at which she was targeted, and the conditions where the police manipulating her and shit and abusing her. And there's a guy up in Kaiser, there's multiple people in Portland that I know who've called me. There's another guy in Portland too. I can't remember his name. The guy in Kaiser is Dave Porter. The one I can't remember the guys in Portland because I don't talk to him too much. One of them. Anyway, the vomiting thing is a serious condition. When they rape me and forced ejaculations and they're bombarding my brain with radiation in my sleep, I wake up fucked up and all the symptoms of traumatic brain injury and dystonic reaction from my muscles clamping down, and they're trying to kill me and hurt me. I could die anytime, and people would just... Okay, so let's go back to the Eugene Police. When I called, I gave them my psych eval, and I said, look, my psychologist says it happened, and I have a whistleblower from military who came forward and thought I was a target, and I gave her some more details, and then she hangs up the phone. Because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. They all know about the radar system called Tammy and spying on people and stuff. They're very smart. The police use radar all the time. They know what radar is. They know it could be used to track people, scan license plates really fast. It could be used for a variety of things. Checking your speed, tracking your car. These guys are smart. They know that the satellites are tracking all this too. I mean, it's global surveillance. They know. So when you call them up, they're very smart. If they're hanging up on you, it's because they're trying to prevent you from saying any more. Then the lady I talked to right after that, I called right back and I said, hey, did you just hang up on me? And it's a different woman. She says, oh, no, it wasn't me. But then I start talking to her, and she's deliberately deflecting. I'm asking her, well, can I file a police report? And she's not letting me do it. And she tells me it's all recorded, the conversation. So you could go back and listen to my calls this morning. Today is the 3rd, this Monday of February. And I called probably just before, about between 6:30 and 8 a.m. 2 times. And these people that work at the Eugene Police are not nice. And I know that they have people in there who targeted me. I mean, even on their emergency responder team, they're paramedics. It's the people here in Oregon who are dangerous motherfuckers. They would let me die. They would lie about what they've done, and they've targeted me, abused me in their care. That's how I know. And I know it's a state thing. It's like the state union employees thing, using this and getting away with it and knowing about it. So if you check the call log at Eugene Police, my last 4 digits of my number, I think it's 3270. That's all I'll give out, 541 number, and you will be able to find these calls. And I called last couple weeks ago, and the same thing happened when I started asking about it. I said, hey, I've been raped, and the military is the primary suspect. And I gave them details, and she hung up on me. And then I had to call back, and I was asking, okay, well, can I just talk to Cahoots and have them come out? Cahoots was different. They're like, we know about the police abusing people here in town, and we're different, and we're separate from them, and we'll document this. And she also knew about this technology. She'd heard about it numerous times other places. She knew about people being abused with it. And she was actually believing me and thought that I was in danger, and she didn't want to, she knew people in town were probably involved, and it would be a good place to go to get help. So she was like, yeah, I believe you, actually. No, she was like, really, like, yeah, if that's what your experience was, that's absolutely what you should be following. I mean, these people are very dangerous, I guess, and she knows about it. And she said that she could testify in court about some of it, and she was documenting my case on my website and what I told her. And the weapon system, she heard about Dr. Robert Duncan before. She'd seen some of the stuff on TV about this, and she was, I guess, because Cahoots works with this place called Whitebird Crisis Center, they track the mental health stuff going on in Eugene. They track it. And so if there's people being abused, or if there's something going on like this, that they would be tracking it and following it, or be sort of wise about it. They know that it's happening, versus the police who just come out and they're like little militarized, whatever, bullies that just want to beat the shit out of people and spy on them. So that's me vomiting. They're making me sick, and I could die here anytime.